everybody, it's me, Lauren from La Yoga. I am fulfilling a request I received to do some inversions, easy inversions. Trust me, we're not going to be standing on our heads. But we're going to be doing plow, supported shoulder stand, and waterfall pose. So we're going to start with some poses to open up our bodies. And if you have any injuries of any kind, especially neck injuries, I would suggest before you try this video, check with your doctor first. And you might need some blocks. I highly suggest blocks or books or something of that nature to help bring the floor higher. And let's get started. So we're going to start in down dog. So to get into down dog, we're going to make sure our hands are directly below our shoulders and our knees directly below our hips. Flip your toes under and slowly raise your bottom up into the air so you look like a triangle. Since this is our first pose, maybe it's your first movement of the day, you're just waking up, we're going to walk our dog, just alternating left and right feet. Maybe get into it with your whole body. You can get some nice side body stretches in here. You can go as quick or as slow as you wish. Make sure you're breathing. Make sure you're equally distributing your weight into both hands. You're gripping your mat with your fingertips. And find some stillness. Inhale, come up onto your tippy toes. Exhale, bring your chest towards your top of your thighs and intend for your heels to touch the ground. It's okay if they don't. If this is too much for you, you can bend your knees. Going to inhale, lift our left leg straight up. Exhale, bring it through to your hands. This is where your blocks come in handy. Place those where your hands would go. Drop your back knee. Make sure your front knee is at a 90-degree angle. Your knee is leaning more towards your baby toe to keep it nice and centered. And like you have two magnets, pull your foot without moving it towards your back knee and push your back knee towards your front foot. Breathe here. We're in a nice low lunge. Getting into those hips, and those upper thighs. And moving the blocks out of your way, bring your hands back towards the mat. Flip your back toes under and step back into down dog. You can walk your dog here again if you want. Maybe notice if you feel a difference in your legs or your hips here. Inhale, lift the right leg up, step it through your hands, drop your back knee, use your blocks. Again, making sure you have a nice 90-degree angle in your front knee and your knee is slightly towards your pinky toe to ensure that it is knee over ankle. Put your blocks. Again, pretend your feet and knee are magnets and bring them towards each other. This activates your Mula Bandha and helps take the pressure off your knee. Your gaze is in front of your mat. A nice long spine, your core is engaged. Breathing here. Flipping your back toes under, we're going to come into a quick high lunge and step forward to meet your back foot with your front foot, coming into a nice easy forward fold. Hang here for a few breaths. This feels so good on my neck right now. Maybe rock your head back and forth, up and down. Sorry, my shirt is hiding my face. Inhale up to a flat back. Place your hands on your hips and hinge all the way up into mountain pose. From mountain, we're going to take a step back with our left leg, turn towards face me. We're in a nice wide-legged forward fold, or we're getting there, into a forward fold. You're going to take your hands and clasp them behind your back. We're going to get a little shoulder opening here, so your legs are nice and wide. Your core is engaged. We're going to be hinging from the hips. So inhale, exhale, slowly hinging from the hips. Fold forward. Till we get into a nice flat back. You can widen your stance if it's more comfortable for you. Just listen to your body. Flat back, inhale. Exhale, continue the fold, lifting your arms up as high as you can. It's okay if you're down here. Your shoulders just may not be as open as mine. It's fine. Inhale, get it longer. Exhale, fold. Breathe. And you can let go of your hands, let them fall forward. This shirt was not really an awesome choice. You can grab your big toes and pull down. You can reach in between your legs and pull, or you can just grab opposite elbows. Have some more ragdoll time. Placing your hands under your face, inhale up into a flat back, and heel toe your feet until they're hips width apart. And from that flat back, hands on your hips, inhale, come up to mountain, and come up onto your tippy toes with your arms extended in front of you, and sink ever so slowly. Knee pop. So you're in a little toe squat. And then placing your hands underneath your bottom just in case, come into a seated position. We're going to find ourselves in staff pose. So it's basically mountain at a 90-degree angle. Like so. So your feet are flexed. Your hands are right next to your hips. Your core is engaged. You're pushing into the mat with your hands. All four corners of your hands are pressing down into the mat. Your shoulders are out of your ears. The top of your head is reaching towards the ceiling. And we're breathing. This may seem like a simple pose, but when you have all these engagement points going on, if you hold this long enough, you'll actually start shaking. Breathe here. You have a little bend in your arms if they're longer, like mine. And slowly, we're going to extend our arms in front of us again, and this time we're going to slowly, ever so slowly, slide down until we are lying lying flat on our backs. We're going to prepare for bridge pose. So, bending your knees, bring the back of your heels to touch your middle finger, or intend to do so. Your feet are hips width apart. If it helps, you can use one of your blocks and place them in between your two legs. On an inhale, we're going to raise our hips. Hang out here for a second. Bend your elbows so that your triceps are pressing into the mat. This lifts your chest and helps you lift your hips just a bit higher. Engage your glutes, and you want to intend to squeeze your legs together without actually having them touch. Without moving your feet, pull your heels towards your bottom. Don't move your head. Keep breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the bridge and gently windshield wipe your legs back and forth just to neutralize the spine. Next, place your arms next to your sides. On an inhale, bring both legs up. So we're basically in staff pose, but we're lying on our backs. Engage your feet. This is waterfall pose. It's okay if you have tight legs here, you can have your knees bent, it's fine. On a side note, if you are having trouble sleeping, you can do this pose. It will activate the rest and digest system in your body and help you fall asleep. So, nice little tip for the insomniatics. You can do this up against a wall too. Legs up the wall, if you ever saw that flying around on the internet. From here, we're going to go into plow pose. So, do not move your neck. Do not move your head. Keep it exactly where it is. Engage your core. Bring your knees kind of toward your face. Press with your arms into the mat. Lift up. And bring your feet up over your head. If you're a beginner and you can't touch the floor, you can have some props behind you to catch your toes. Breathe here. Your breath will be a little constricted here. Nice slow breaths. Don't move your head. Keep your toes awake. And we're going to come into supported shoulder stand. So bring your hands towards your lower back. Lift your legs up. And support yourself in supported shoulder stand. Breathe here. Do not move your head. You can have a little fun here. You can do a little bicycle. I used to do this when I was a kid. And reverse the bicycles. Open your legs, close your legs, go the other way, whatever you want. You can just stay still if you wish. And slowly lower back down, almost like you're coming into plow pose. until you get your bottom on the ground, and then we're going to lower the legs, engage your core until they are on the mat, where we will find ourselves in Shavasana. Spread your legs open so that your heels are on the corner of your mat. Your arms are spread away from your body. Palms are up, open and receiving, or down and grounding. Take a nice deep breath in. Sigh out. Close your eyes. Give yourself an invisible high five or a pat on your back for doing that really cool, fun, good stuff for your body. To get the best out of this Shavasana, I recommend that you stay in this position for at least 7 minutes, where you're just breathing normally. You're allowing your thoughts to come, because that's what they do. They just come in your head and you just go, okay, I see you. Move on. I wish you can stay here for longer, but for the sake of this video, we're going to move our heads from side to side. Move our fingers and toes, ankles and our wrists. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a squeeze for being awesome. And roll over to your favorite side, resting your head on your arm or on your mat. Taking these last few moments for yourself, preparing yourself for your day, getting back into your day, or just a nice little reset. Pushing up into a comfortable seat with your eyes still closed. Hands at heart center and Anjali Mudra. Raise your pressed palms to your forehead, thumb knuckles on your forehead. Lifting your palms up to God and the universe. Taking all the love and goodness and bringing it back down into your heart. Folding forward, opening our palms and releasing that beautiful energy into the world. And coming back up. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Again, if you would like to continue your Shavasana, do so for as long as you want. The longer, the better, actually. And I hope you enjoyed this practice. Please like and subscribe because it really helps my channel. And please offer me any suggestions of any kind of yoga classes or specific poses that you would like to incorporate into your practice. Thank you and have a great day. Bye.